Because this piece is so heavily improvised, it is jazz after all, and the player and composer of this music has a basic harmony that he plays with the left hand, but then improvises so much in the right hand. I want to do a little bit more than just give you a tutorial of the notes that he played in the regular way, note by note by note. I'll do that as well for a large section of the music, but more important than that, I want to give you the harmonic skeleton on which everything is based, so that once you understand what you're playing harmonically, you can improvise over the left-hand harmonies and make it your own. That's much more satisfying. So before I do that, before we get into the harmony, let me play a little bit of this for you and then we'll get started. So on and so forth, right? It's pretty famous. I'm sure you've heard this before. Okay, so the thing is this, right? The beginning of the piece is in what we call G major 7, so we'll call that G7. So instead of teaching you right away, okay, we're playing this and this and then this, what we're going to do is have both of the hands play just the bare harmonies. And I want you to learn this. Learn this like you would any other piece. Don't skip over this. I think this is pretty important. So this is really just based on the chord of G7. So this is how I'd like to do this. We'll have a bass note of G flat and then G flat 7 here. Sorry, I said G7 before, it's G flat 7. And I want you to play both of the chords with both of the hands. Easy enough. So follow along, pause and play as necessary, and learn the chords exactly as I play them. There's the bass, G flat, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, same notes. The top two notes fall to E flats. Everything else remains the same. This now becomes a G flat 6. So G flat 7, followed by G flat 6. Then again, next bar, same thing. Next bar, we go to a D flat 7, D flat major 7. So bass note gives you the the base of the harmony, D flat, and this is D flat 7. 5, 3, 2, 1. Same notes, 5, 3, 2, 1. And then just like before, the top notes drop from C to B flat. Next bar is the same. Back and forth. So you can tell that this is the harmony, right? The skeleton of the thing. Repeating. Make sure you learn this very well. You want the hands to remember the positions and the shapes that you make. Next bar, we repeat the beginning. Nothing new. Super simple. So on and so forth. And just keep going, man. The whole main section is just based on these few chords. That's the harmony for the entirety of the first page. That's it. Next, Then we go to the B section, or what could be considered a very long bridge, I guess, which is as follows. F dominant 7, so F in the bottom. There's the left-hand chord, same one in the right. Learn that. Next, the A drops to A flat. Same thing except with an A flat. And that's now a F minor 7. Once more. F dominant 7, followed by F minor 7. Next, we go to B flat 13. So that's B flat down below. 5, 3, 2, 1. Same notes. 5, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, the G drops to an F. Like that. Learn that very well. Next, to C. This would be something like a C9, followed by C flat 9. So C in the bottom, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Same notes above, same fingering, and then the top notes drop to D flats. Put all 4 of those bars together. There's your first bar. There's your second bar. And the last bar. Next. Moving on. F major 7. 5, 3, 2, 1. Same notes above. Same fingering as well. Top notes fall from E to D's, right? So we have this. Next bar is the same. Next. Play an octave B flat in the bottom, and then a nice wide B flat 13 again. 1, 2, 3, and 5. And that's it for the bar, just this chord. And the final bar, before we repeat, is those 3 chords. So that will be, wait, what is it? Yes, okay. 5, 2, and 1, 1, 3, and 5. Everything drops to white notes. And then only some of the notes drop. The C's remain, and the F's. 5, 2, 1, 1, 3, 5. And then after that, we start again. You see? So again, this next section, this whole section altogether is without any pauses. back to the beginning. Cool. That's it. That's the whole piece. You have basically an ABA structure. So I think it's pretty clear, right? Let's go back now to the first whole section, which is just the simple stuff. Right? So we know that we are in this harmony. So when I show you now what to play as it was played by the composer, just kind of follow along with the harmonies as you should now know them. And I really recommend that what I just showed you, what I just taught you, learn it so well that you don't really have to think too much about it, right? Learn it really well. Learn it like it's the whole piece. Once you have that structure and you don't have to think so much about it, you'll be able to focus more of your attention on what the right hand is doing and messing around a little bit, because the left hand should know roughly the notes that you're expecting to play. All right. So we know that we're starting with this and this, right? And the left hand, as it was played, we begin with a 5 and then 3, 2, 1. No surprise there. It's just a G flat 7. So we have 5, 3, 2, 1. Thumb falls to E flat. Everything else remains the same. Next bar is the same. There you have it. Moving on. We know we're heading to D flat 7, which was, right? In the music, it is written as 5, 3, 2, 1. No surprise there. Thumb falls to B flat. Next bar is the same. Moving on, all of that repeats. And on the last bar, instead of repeating exactly all of this, you just have a pinky on D flat, hold, 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 twice. And that's it. That's your first phrase. Pretty much exactly as what I showed you in the skeleton, right? Nothing really fancy here. Now we can add in the right hand. Right, so you know you're expecting to play these notes or these notes, and that's exactly what'll happen. Some notes to travel between them, but basically the schematic is there. The blueprints are ready. So we have octave F twice, and then an E flat. And that will be rolled, at least the performer rolled it, so. But next. Easy enough. Octaves. Leave the pinky. 3, 2. And really, you can play around with this. You don't have to, you can make this one. You can keep everything as an octave. You can do whatever you want, as long as you have the general contour figured out. And when you put that together, it's next. Let's leave that for a moment. Let's put together what we have from the beginning. Together. 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 Easy beginning. And then what we just did. then this little lick. So we're on 2 here. We then continue with another 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. And then probably a thumb makes sense here. And then another C, but with the 3rd finger. And then a B flat. So let's put that together from a bar before. And then together on this one. Like that. So that has to come together. Together. And then the lick continues on its own. And then together. 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 Not too shabby, right? Put all that together. It's quite intuitive, I think. Nice and easy. And this is where we'll stop. I gave you quite a bit there. I gave you all of the harmony, the skeleton of the music, and then now we're getting into the meat of it, the melody. All right, I'll see you in the next one. You can find the rest of the series in my little store, my little website, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, see you then.